Hello children of Standard 10, welcome back to our virtual class, Geography. What is the lesson that I am going to teach today that I will tell you later children. Hope you all are okay and staying safe at home. So let's begin today's virtual class. So I want to tell you something children, we can live without food for few days or we can live without food for days together. We can live without water for few days, but hold your breath for a few seconds. How you will feel? You will feel suffocated. So why you will feel suffocated? Because of lack of air or the oxygen that is a part of the air. So it means that we can live without food and water for some time, whereas we cannot live without oxygen. So even for few seconds we cannot live without oxygen. So do you have any idea from where we are getting this oxygen children? So here you can see the and it is a beautiful picture of the beautiful trees. Why I am showing you this the picture of these trees, though they look alike but they are not the same trees, they are different trees found at different places, and these beautiful trees are the main source of oxygen for us. So these are the beautiful trees children, because of whom we can live, we can breathe fresh air, and the world seems to be beautiful because of them. And along with all these benefits that we get from the trees, even we get the rain because of the presence of these trees. So can you name these trees children? You may not see what are these trees or what are the names of these trees and where they are found. So here we go. The first tree is an ebony tree. Second one is the picture of a mahogany tree. Third one is a rosewood. Then we have the sesame tree. Then we have the teak tree, followed by the sal tree. Then we have the sandalwood and the myrobalan. So these are the different types of trees. And what is the aim of showing you these types or different types of trees to you children? Yes, your guess is right. So today we are going to read the lesson Natural Vegetation of India. So what is this natural vegetation? How can we define natural vegetation? The term natural vegetation means growth of plants without human aid, or the natural vegetation refers to a plant community which has grown naturally by following the climatic variables. They have been left undisturbed by humans for a long time. That means we don't have any role to play in the growth of natural vegetation. So this is what is natural vegetation, and due to the diverse geographical and climatic condition, an extensive range of natural vegetation grows in India, and it is influenced by few factors like the topography, the soil, the amount of rainfall and temperature. So among these factors, we have especially the soil and the amount of rainfall of a particular place determines the vegetation of that place. That means the more the rainfall, the places which are getting more amount of rainfall, the trees that grow at that place are quite different from those places where the rainfall is either moderate or less. So, and besides the amount of rainfall, even the type of soil, that is, we have already discussed about the types of different types of soil found in our country, in and around the country in our previous chapter. So even the characteristic or the type of soil of a particular place is also responsible for the type of vegetation grown at that particular place. So very few natural vegetation is found today nowadays due to different anthropogenic factors or human activities leading to deforestation, because of which the forest cover in the country is getting reduced. So except in the remote and the inaccessible places like the parts of the Himalayas, the Third Desert and the Sundarban Delta, where man cannot interrupt the vegetation, except these few places, all the rest, all the places in and around the country, even we can say the whole world, the vegetation is getting interrupted or disturbed due to different human activities. So this vegetation which are a part of this, or we can say the forest. So what is the importance of this natural vegetation for any place? So we have a forest cover of 30% of the earth's surface, and they are important not only to humans and animals but also for the planet earth as a whole. So we depend on them for our daily needs. So here you can see, children, how are these forests important to us, or what role do they play for us? So here are the different some importance of forest. So forest provide livelihood. People, those who live in and around the forest area, that is mostly the tribal people, they earn their livelihood by collecting different forest products and selling them in the market. So in this way, they provide livelihood. Then we are coming, they are the biodiversity hotspots. They are the natural habitat to different animals as well as human beings. Then we have forests serve as watersheds, providing water to animals and other plants who are present in the same forest. That is, as we know that trees act as barriers on the way of flow of water. So it reduces, if there will be presence of trees on the way of the running water, then it reduces the speed of water. So leading to formation of watersheds, which can be useful for the life that is existing within the forest. Besides, they give economic benefits. What are the economic benefits we get? Where lumbering is one of the most important economic activities, or forest provide us different economic activities like lumbering. So under this type of activities, forests are economically exploited in order to make use of the valuable trees that are a part of the forest, and in this way they add value to the economy of the country. Then besides, forests have climatic control. It is the trees in the forest that play an important role in the climate, existing climate of a particular place, because trees are said to be the main source of rainfall. Then besides all these importance, we have forest also help in regulating the atmospheric pressure. Variation in pressure occurs due to the existence of the trees in the forest. So as I have told you, children, it is the soil type and the amount of rainfall received by a particular place determines the type of forest existing in that particular place. So as we have already read about the Indian climate, India has a tropical monsoon type of climate, and also another characteristic of Indian climate is different places of the country do not get equal amount of rainfall. There is a variation in the amount of rainfall received by the different parts of the country. Few places receives heavy rainfall, whereas some places receive less rainfall or moderate rainfall, and places are even there, either they get very less rainfall or no rainfall. So based on this climatic characteristics of different places, we have different types of forest in our country. So what are the different type of forest in our country? We have 5 types of forest. that is the tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, or we call it the monsoon forest, which are widely found in India. Then we have the third type of vegetation in India, that is tropical desert type. Then we have the littoral forest, and the last is a mountain forest. So we'll discuss about this forest one after the other. So coming to the first category or type of forest that is found in India, that is the tropical evergreen forest. So here you can see this tropical evergreen forest. What type of forest is this tropical evergreen and where they are found? And what is the characteristic of the trees that are found under this forest? So these forests are found in the areas where the rainfall is more than 200 or 250 centimeter with an average temperature of 24 degrees centigrade to 27 degrees centigrade, and the relative humidity exceeds 77%. So areas having such climatic contrast, they have the dense growth of this tropical evergreen forest. And what are the characteristics, children, of these forests? As I have told you, these tropical evergreen forests are also termed as hardwood forests because the trees found in these forests are of hardwood type. So coming to the characteristics of these forests, so they are found in the regions of heavy rainfall, hence are also termed as a rainforest. And due to the availability of ample sunshine and abundance of water, trees grow very tall here, up to a height of more than 60 meters. So these forests are dense in nature, or we can say these forests are of impure stand. Varieties of trees are grown here, and the dense due to the broad leaves that are a part of the trees, they form canopies. As a result of which the sunlight gets obstructed from reaching the ground. And these forests have maximum biodiversity. Numerous type of plants, animals and insects are found in this type of forest. The trees of these forests do not have a fixed time for flowering, that is why, and also they do not have a fixed time for shedding their leaves, as a result of which or because of which reason such type of trees are termed as evergreen trees. And most of the trees of these forests, they yield fine grained, hard and durable timber, as they are hardwood trees. And these forests are mainly found in the inhospitable rugged terrain, that is especially on the either side of the equator, where the rainfall is at regular basis and is extremely heavy, that is, as I have told you, more than 250 or more than 200 centimeters. So coming to the important trees that are a part of these forests, here you can see the pictures of different trees, children, that are a part of these forests, that is ebony, mahogany, rosewood, sesame, or we call it sisu. Okay, so these woods, if you will see the use of these trees, this rosewood is durable hardwood which is used for making furniture, decorative wood carvings, ornamental plywood's, veneers, etc. And ebony yields black and heavy wood used for decorative carving, making musical instruments, sports goods, caskets, etc. And the sesame tree or sisu, which is hard, heavy, elastic and durable wood, mainly used for making durable furniture, agricultural implements, bullock carts, musical instruments, etc. Besides these four types of trees, also we have other trees like gurjan, which is timber and used in the construction purpose. And we have another important tree of this forest, is the toon tree, which is used for making toys and tea boxes. So this is all about the first type of forest that is found in India or grown in India, which we call the tropical evergreen forest. Coming to forest in India, that is a tropical deciduous or monsoon forest. These forests are widely grown within the country. As we know, children, that India has a tropical monsoon type of climate. So in this type of climate, this type of forest survive well. So deciduous means shading after a time. That means it has come from the Latin word decidus. So these forests, they as the trees which are a part of these forests, they have a shading season, and so these forests are termed as the deciduous forest. So under what climatic conditions these forests are found? These forests are found in the areas receiving rainfall between 100 to 200 centimeter with an average temperature of 24 degrees centigrade to 27 degrees centigrade, and with a relative humidity between 60 to 80 percentage. So what are the characteristics of the trees that are a part of this tropical deciduous or this monsoon forest? So the trees, as I have told you, deciduous means shading after a time. The trees that are found here, they shade their leaves during the dry season for about, which exists for about 6 to 8 weeks, when they face water shortage or when there will be water scarcity. So they shade their leaves for about 2 to 3 weeks, or we can say some places they shade their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks, and it is during the late spring or the early summer season. And these trees are economically very important as they yield valuable timber and many other forest products, occupy larger area in the country than the evergreen forest, and widely found in the slopes of Western Ghat, in the foothills of the Himalayas, Chotanagpur Plateau, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, northeastern states, and in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And one most important characteristic of these forests is that these forests are found in pure stand. That is, these forests are accessible. So the trees can be best used economically. That is why they are economically most important forest. So the trees that are found here, as I have told you, trees like sal, teak, then sandalwood, myrobalan. There's teak wood is used for making furniture, sal is used for construction purpose, sandalwood again is used, it is a valuable wood used for carving the furnitures, and myrobalan is a unique tree that is a part of this tropical deciduous forest or monsoon forest, used for tanning leather. So this is about the widely found forest, that is the monsoon forest in India. Coming to the third type of forest, that is the tropical desert forest, which we are going to discuss in the next class. So here we come to the end of this class. Thank you.